I wanted to start with a Democrat who joined us here, Senator Booker, because as I prepared for this, you wrote a very moving piece after Secretary Kemp passed away about your first meeting with him. And I thought it was interesting that a young African-American Democrat was inspired by Jack Kemp. Tell us about it.
Well, first and foremost, my first fundraiser I ever did in D.C. for my political career was co-hosted by two great Americans, two great leaders, two great athletes. Bill Bradley and Jack Kemp co-hosted a fundraiser for me right here in Washington, D.C. back in 2002. But it was many years earlier when I was a senior in college, and I heard about this Republican coming to East Palo Alto for what I thought was just a photo op, and I was upset about it. And I went to really give this Republican, I was reflexively partisan at the time, a piece of my mind. And if anybody, many people here do know Jack Kemp, he had me so turned around within the first 2 minutes of the conversation, and really struck me, one, with the thoughtfulness of his arguments, but number two, which I think really makes Jack such a special person, is his authentic love for the people in that community. He couldn't fake it. It was real. And when I felt his heart, there's an old saying that my mom uses all the time, that who you are speaks so loudly I can't hear what you say. Jack Kemp screamed a love of all the diversity of this country that was so inspiring to me, and really believed that it was important for the Republican Party to have ideas that worked for inner city African Americans and Latinos. So at that point, I was sold. I started ordering his speeches to be sent to my house, following him closely, really growing as a person. And he was one of those people, as I credited in that sort of memoriam I wrote for him when he passed, as one of those people that contributed to making me really be an American far before I'm a Democrat.
Senator Scott, can you reflect on what is it